Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Ant Castle Diary. Today, we'll delve into a topic that many people may not understand. Why do some people so passionately care for ants? Most people see ants as annoying little creatures that can damage furniture and even threaten crops. Ants, especially those like the red imported fire ant, can cause allergic reactions and even death from shock when attacked by humans. But for me, ants are subjects worthy of in-depth observation and research. You might ask, what's so worthy of studying ants? You might think their lives are just about foraging and working, but in reality, their social structure, reproduction methods, and division of labor and cooperation are all worth observing. Every time I immerse myself in observing how ants reproduce and work together, I experience a sense of mastery from a God's eye view, a feeling most people simply can't grasp. Today's video will share my profound insights into ant care. Perhaps you'll also find new insights and even spark your own interest in ant care. First, I'll discuss the reproduction process of an ant colony. From a single queen ant to dozens, hundreds, or even thousands of worker ants, the process is fraught with challenges and uncertainties. Every time I successfully grow an ant colony, watching it grow from a few ants to a vast collective, the sense of accomplishment and satisfaction is unparalleled. This sense of accomplishment can even bring a strange joy to even the most bored. However, raising ants is not easy. While ants themselves are relatively cheap to feed and require simple food, subtle changes in environmental conditions can determine the fate of an ant colony. Therefore, as a keeper, I constantly face challenges. For example, the space the ants occupy, the humidity of their nests, and the type of food they eat all directly impact their growth and reproduction. Despite this, every time I see the ants busy at work, I feel deeply satisfied. Compared to other pets, raising ants is very inexpensive. You only need to provide them with a simple diet, the cost of which is almost negligible. For example, harvester ants require only a few seeds, while ants like camptostomes and slug ants only require a few small insects. Ants have a relatively simple diet and are easily accessible, making them a very low-cost and easy pet option. This is a key reason I chose to raise ants. It's simple, inexpensive, and fun. Not only is raising ants a low-investment hobby, but I also find immense joy in watching them at work. Another key reason I love ants is their diversity. Raising ants allows me to observe not only their daily behaviors, but also the differences in reproduction and lifestyle among different ant tribes. Because ant farming is low cost and moderately challenging, I can experiment with a wide variety of ant species. In my ant castle, you can see many different ant tribes, including Japanese Camponotus, Black Gold Camponotus, Golden Camponotus, Turkic Camponotus, Nicobar Camponotus, Ilhamphus, and the two-colored shield-breasted ants I currently raise. Each ant tribe has its own unique habits and reproductive methods. For example, Camponotus ants prefer to nest in test tubes because they naturally dig their nests in tree holes, and the test tubes are a perfect fit. On the other hand, hard ants prefer flat nests, often nesting beneath damp cement slabs or wooden boards. This is because they are carnivorous ants that prey on other insects. I am deeply fascinated by the uniqueness of each ant colony. Observing how they collaborate, hunt, and reproduce is always a source of endless interest. Each observation is a new experience. Besides the diversity of ants, another aspect that fascinates me is the striking similarities between ants and humans. The division of labor and cooperation in ant societies is very similar to our family life and work arrangements. For example, Camponotus ants often dig their nests in tree holes and go out to work as needed, while the more predatory hard ants capture prey, much like human hunters. This analogy extends beyond lifestyle. Even the division of roles in our daily lives can be compared to ant societies. Like parents in a family, ant colonies have clear roles. Worker ants forage for food, while the queen is responsible for reproduction. Through this division of labor, ant societies can maintain efficient operation and prosperity. Raising ants is more than just about observing their behavior. Whenever I play with ants using tweezers, watching them explore the tweezers, or dropping prey to watch them attack, I discover many fascinating moments. Even more fascinating, I occasionally witness ants teaching younger ants a lesson or displaying unique behavioral patterns within the group. This interaction is more than just observation. It's a fascinating game. It's a joy and a deeper understanding of the complex social behaviors and psychology of ants. In short, raising ants is not just a low-cost way to keep them as pets. It's a fun and challenging hobby. From their social behavior to their unique reproduction and division of labor, every observation and interaction is filled with surprises. I love this microscopic world, and I hope you'll discover the touching details of ants through my videos. If you, like me, enjoy exploring the world of ants and observing their behavior and lives, please like and subscribe. I'll continue to bring you more fascinating ant stories in the next video, so stay tuned.